So, warm welcome to this series of sharing sessions on spirituality. We would like to portray spirituality as the most enchanting and enticing pursuit in life. So, we would like to present to you about 50 talks during this year. Each talk is of a duration about just 10 minutes every week. The title of these short talks is Robust Spirituality. Robust Spirituality. Just 10 minutes every Saturday. These series of talks on spirituality are organized by Ashirvad, Bangalore, a Jesuit center for continuing education, laity formation, interreligious dialogue, and youth apostolate. Do you know what is the most enticing, alluring, seductive, fascinating, enthralling, bewitching activity or experience in the world, in our own life? Believe it or not, it is to seek spiritual experience. That's the most alluring and seductive, enticing activity one can undertake. I wonder whether there is even one person, one single person in this world who has not experienced a deep addiction for something that is spiritual. One of the thrilling projects each one of us should and could undertake is to imbibe and relish this robust spirituality. Those of us who are interested in spirituality, it has to be taken up as a project. Our project should be to imbibe a robust spirituality, not wafer-thin spirituality. In general, we spend a lot of time and waste our energy in being worried, being anxious, spending whole day ruminating and being afraid. Something that might happen, maybe it won't happen, but not sure whether it would happen. Who knows, it is bound to happen. Maybe it won't happen. What would be if if it did happen? Not sure if it would happen. What would I do if it did happen? Etc., etc. So many worries. Do you know, we achieve something many times by being worried, by being anxious and worried. What do we achieve? When I am worried, I am assured that I exist. These two words are the most powerful words in this world. I exist. So we take selfie to remind ourselves again and again that I am, because that's the greatest gift one can receive. Because most of us ask in this world for three things: for health, happiness, and love. Health first, happiness, and for love. There's also the second aspect of our life, along with worries and anxiety. The second aspect in our life mesmerizes us, especially today, is in day-to-day life, in general, we function with the framework of in general, a male paradigm, male masculine paradigm. Don't have feelings, take drugs, activate your dopamine, Shut up. Always move towards the goal. Have a goal. Do anything you want towards the goal. Push anything aside to achieve that goal. Succeed. Shut up. Paradigm. Succeeding, succeeding, succeeding. Success. As opposed to this male paradigm, spiritual life is more of a receptive paradigm. Whatever I have received as a free gift from God, from nature, is a feminine aspect of our life, is a maternal paradigm. That's why the greatest position a human being can achieve in this world during his lifetime is to become mother-like. That is the essence of spiritual life. What is spirituality? What is not spirituality? Very difficult to define what spirituality is. There is no exact, sharp definition of spirituality. There are many definitions. What is not spirituality? Spirituality is not airy-fairy, wishy-washy, goody-goody, sugary saccharine, nice platitudes. Spirituality is not being nice, good person. That may not be spirituality. Spirituality does not only contain in worshipping. Many times worshipping might become an obstacle for spirituality. Spiritual life is a profound life, sense of wonder, fascination, profundity, sense of being elevated, being connected with awesome, being connected with the extraordinary. Also to simple things of life, like mother adjusting the blanket of the child, although she is fully asleep, automatically through her maternal instincts, she adjusts the blanket covering her baby, which is sleeping next to it. That is something spiritual, something awesome. Also, on the other side, spirituality might mean being amazed at the millions of stars and galaxies. That is also observing that, feeling awesome is spirituality. Spirituality is a basic attitude towards life as a whole. It's a lifestyle. It has to become a lifestyle. It's an activity. It's a perspective we have towards our own life and life in general. On a personal level, spirituality is how we stand before God. Spirituality is to discard the shallow and seek the profound, getting connected to the wonder of life, feeling elevated, awe-stricken, amazed by the profundity of this life. Spiritual is not doing something, this work, attaining this skill, but dropping something, dropping our wrong concepts of life, wrong concepts of things, wrong concepts of achievement. You drop something. In this sense, psychology solves our problems, might solve our problems, but spirituality dissolves it. Many times in spirituality, what we consider is problem may not be a problem, may be a blessing, because spirituality dissolves our so-called problems. Spirituality also means having or cultivating a spacious mind, If we add into our life forgiveness as part of our life, our mind, our life becomes spacious. Then we see a flower is not just as a flower. A flower contains mud, water, breeze, earth, rain, the gardener who works for it, the mist. All this in totality as a whole becomes a flower. That's life. Spirituality also means feeling connected with something bigger than our day-to-day self, bigger than yourself. It's the experience of what a Jesuit poet, Jared Manley Hopkins, beautifully says. Spirituality would be a feeling, a surety, a certainty that I am wound with mercy round and round as if with air. I am wound with mercy round and round as if with air. This is our trust, which is connected with the spirituality. It's a daily habit, a routine of magnifying the Lord for us who believe in a benevolent God. What does the scriptures say? Scripture says something very beautiful. It portrays an image which is very significant. Psalm number 1. What does the Psalm number 1 says? Blessed is the man, his delight is in the law of the Lord. Delight is in the law of the Lord. Delight. His face lights up in the law of the Lord. He is like a tree planted by streams of water that yields its fruit in its season, and its leaf does not wither. I welcome you to the streams of water every week so that our life becomes a tree planted by streams of water, abundant, flowing water. Welcome. We'll meet you next week.